Yeah, the thing was on automatic, and I forgot to turn it off, and there was like some lines since my last save. So we're on day 70 on Eva's route. I got up early before the morning announcement. I went over everything in my mind one last time, then headed to Eva's cage. First, I needed a small knife to cut her restraint with. Phew! I can finally move my arms and legs again. Those ropes are really tight around my chest too, because she's got a big chest. Yeah, you mentioned that. All that's left now is to unlock the cage. But knowing Yuriko and the others, they'll probably have some kind of extra security in place to tip them off if it's opened. So when I do open it, get out of here as fast as you can. Are you sure you want to do this? I held her gaze for a few moments, then smiled. It's too late for second thoughts now. I've come this far. I'm not backing down. Thank you, Takumi. I'm truly grateful. Peaceful negotiation might not be possible while Veshness is still in charge. But I'll do what I can. For you. Whatever happens to me from here on, I'll never forget what you've done for me. Eva. I want to say something. Something clever, something meaningful, something funny. But I knew I'd never do justice to all the complex, confusing things I was feeling. Instead, I fumbled with the key I'd gotten from the war room and thrust it into the lock. They changed the lock. What's wrong, Takumi? That's weird. It's not opening. The key won't fit. Are you sure it's the right key? And Hiroko is here. Well. It's the right one, alright. I just switched it with a dummy. Hiroko! Everybody, Yugamu, Gaku, and Takamaru are here. The three biggest sus. In a flash, 3 more figures appeared. Such a pity. I didn't think you'd really try to release the prisoner. How could you let her get inside your head? You're supposed to be the leader here. I didn't want to believe it either. But now that we've caught you in the act, we cannot let it slide. You betrayed us, Takumi. Ain't no way I'm accepting you as leader anymore. What's going on? How did you guys know? Nah. Cirai's just come here. Yiji, I wonder why. You got better things to worry about. You really done it now, Sumino. Siri, but why? I thought the repairs weren't done yet.
Hooray!
Kawanada is just that good. Thanks to her, your beloved commanding officer is back and better than ever. And a good thing, too. Sheesh, I was just in time to stop you from making a terrible mistake. No! And it seems like Eva snapped out of her brainwashing all her own, too. Did absorbing Ginzaki's cryptoglobin give you the strength to do that, I wonder? Absorb? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, we never told her. Stop it, Saray, don't tell her! You mean you don't remember, Eva? You killed Ginzaki and sucked him dry! Taking his cryptoglobin made your own power of God stronger. Strong enough to break through my brainwashing. This isn't good. And when Eva finds out what she did, she'll... I took his power? I consumed the power of God? This can't be! I violated the taboo! No! Eva, calm down. You killed an irreplaceable member of our special defense unit. The least you can do is remember him. That's enough, Saray. Restraining Takumi comes first. Restraining me? Sorry, man, but we can't risk you running around and trying something like this again. Do us a favor and come quietly, okay? I really don't want to fight you. Besides, it's 4 against 1.
You don't seriously think you can win these with odds like that, do you?
The four of them began to close in on me. I broke God's law! It can't be! It's a lie! I can't let Eva out when she's like this. Even if she got out, she's in no condition to run or defend herself. Right when I was about to give up hope, once there was an explosion. There was a sound of an explosion, and a blinding light flooded my vision. What's this? A flash grenade? But who could have thrown it?
Hey.
Over here, Kitakumi. Hurry. You? Still dazzled by the light, I took hold of his hand and let him lead the way. After a terrifying few seconds of running blind, the light started to fade. I have a feeling this is Eto. Somehow we made it all the way to the schoolyard. What are you doing here? Phew! Looks like we lost them. It's a good thing Kurara left a bunch of traps lying around in her room. Yeah! So it was Eto. Eto, why? It wasn't just me Eto has saved. He had somehow gotten Eva out of her cage and brought her with us. You got lucky, Takumi. When you moved my cage away from Eva's, it caused some kind of fault with the electromagnetic equipment. I could have escaped at any time. I just chose not to. I lost interest after you let me live a second time. I planned to stay put and watch the conclusion to your ugly, loathsome lives. But then I happened to hear a rumor that you were going to betray the team, Takumi. I doubt you happened to hear anything from where your cage was moved to. Well, I'll leave that part to your imagination. The point is, once I heard about that, I couldn't remain passive anymore. While you were busy in the courtyard just now, I snuck out and got the real key from the war room. And while the others were blinded, I opened up Eva's cage and let her out. Okay, but why? Why would you save the two of us? You're allying yourself with Eva, aren't you? That means you're an enemy of humanity now. That means you're my friend! And as you know, I hate humanity. What? No, that's not what I was trying to do! Perhaps not, but that's what everyone is going to think. That's why I had to step in and save you. Not that it's going to help your case very much. He's right. It was bad enough that the others found out I was helping Eva. But if they also think I'm working with Eto, well, good luck from out here. Good luck from here on. Consider this a parting gift. Eto handed me a knapsack that kept lying on the ground nearby. I packed a set of Eva's battle gear and some light rations. As well as your infuser, Takumi. Now that things have reached this point, neither of you are going to be welcome here. What? But... No, you're right. I left the fire extinguisher near the wall of fire. Use it and get out of here. Takumi, are you sure about this? Eva hasn't quite recovered from the shock of hearing what she'd done yet. But she calmed down a little now, and although she wouldn't say it, she seemed worried. It's fine, Eva. This just means I get to reunite you with Commune in person. And after that, we can figure out a way to open up peace talks. This might actually be better for us. Let's end this war. Together. Takumi. There's never a dull moment with you around, Takumi. Personally, I think any attempts to negotiate with humanity are doomed to failure. But I'll at least hope that you'll end your life in a way that has meaning for you. What are you going to do, Eto? I'll stay here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. Besides, it might be fun to see how long this goal lasts without you there. Okay, well, thanks again. Don't mention it. Really, don't. Your gratitude makes my skin crawl. You better live before they come after you. Right, come on, Eva, let's go. Okay. And so, Eva and I ran, leaving Last Defense Academy behind us. I only looked back once, one final look at the school. For a moment, I thought I saw Karua standing there, seeing us off with a melancholy look on her face.
Oh.
There he goes. Didn't you want to say anything to him? Nozomi was there. No, it's fine. If this is what Takumi wants, there's nothing more to say. You worked so hard to save him, though. Are you sure you want to keep it a secret?
Oh.
You even begged me for my help. Let me out of my cage. I even went and found the real keyhole for him. Wow! Eito lied for Nozomi's sake. Wow! Is this what they call unselfish love? You'll have to forgive me. I've never understood that kind of thing. No, that's not it. It's... Honestly, I'm not sure how to feel. We have to fight if we want to survive. But as long as we keep fighting, other people will suffer. In a situation like this, I have no idea what's right or wrong. No one does. I think that's part of why Takumi is leaving. He can't think of the Futurans as just the enemy anymore. I think that's how he feels. I won't stand in his way or force him to stay and fight against his will. All I want is for Takumi to press forward and trust in his decision, just like he always has. To think the team leader of the Special Defense Unit would run off with an enemy commander. If Sumino follows Atsuki's lead and start fighting on their side instead, it could be a problem. We're better off detonating the bomb in him now so that doesn't... Wait a moment, Tsurei. You're stopping me, Shizuhara! What gives? From Vishnu's point of view, Eva is already a traitor. I cannot imagine the invaders welcoming her or Takumi with open arms. And when you factor in how inhospitable the rest of this planet is, the two of them probably won't live very long on their own. Give them enough time, and they'll be begging to be allowed back into the school.
Yeah.
What? You think we can afford to just wait for them to come crawling back? They'll effectively be acting as decoys while they are there. They might even kill some of our enemies for us. But what if Veshnes kills Takumi and take his cryptoglobin? Beating her is going to be hard enough already. We don't have much chance of winning without Shoma, Eva, and Takumi anyway. I don't think Takumi deserted us without good reason either. He has a plan. I'm certain of it. What kind of plan? I don't know, but I do know he'll do his best for us in his own way. He can't do that if you kill him now. Why not take a chance on him figuring something out? Also, a little reminder. We could have left you the way you were before. We didn't have to fix you. You can consider this your way of returning the favor. Well, I'd never peg you for the sentimental type, Shizuhara. Thought you were all about strategy and logic. Sure, why not? You've won me over with your honeyed words. I guess it's always better to bet on a slim chance than no chance at all. And let's face it, the way things are now, humanity needs every chance it can get. We certainly do. Save your progress. Yes. Day 71. Eva and I wandered through ruin after abandoned ruin. That was all we found, no matter where we went. The merciless heat in the day and cruel cold at night slowly but surely ate away at our energy. Day 72. Day 73. At some point we stopped walking and just stood in place like statues. All around us was nothing but ruins and rubble. We didn't have the energy to move another inch forward. I've been prepared for the fact that I might die back when I defied Siri to save Eva. Now it looked like our escape only had brought us a few days' reprieve. Needless to say, dying so far away from the school meant I would die for good. Takumi, I'm sorry. What you had to suffer like this. I'm sorry that you have to suffer like this. I'm the one who should be punished. I broke God's law and now you're paying the price. It's a little late for that now. I told you before, didn't I? I've made my choice and I'm sticking to it. You don't regret it? I looked at Eva, her face pale and washed out with exhaustion, and smiled. It hurt from how cracked my lips were, but I did it anyway. I've made a lot of choices since this war began. Choices I can never take back. If I had to be honest, I've got a ton of regrets. About all of them. But not this one. For once, I know I made the right decision. We may be from different worlds, and we may have started on different sides. But being here with you, even like this, it makes me happy. Oh, Takumi, you're such a fool. Such a wonderful, wonderful fool. Eva and I stood there, buffeted by the merciless wind and dust storm, leaning on each other for support. Leaning on each other. That's all we had now. Day 74. Morning found us still standing there, surrounded by the desolate remains of Futuran civilization. Which day was it again? 74? The rations Edo had given us were getting low. We're going to run out of water soon. This barren wasteland wasn't likely to offer us anywhere on top of our supply either. None of the building had anything edible left inside them. We were just lucky we didn't run into any invaders. In a way, being killed by the very planet my people had tried to invade was probably a fitting end for me. Commune, I wanted you to meet her too. Hey, don't be like that. It could still happen. Even as I say it, I knew it was a vain hope. This planet was a big place, and we didn't even know if Eva's daughter was still alive out there somewhere. Even if she was, the two of us no longer had it in us to go and find her. All we could do now was stay put and wait for death to claim us. Day 75. We've made it to day 75. I thought we had anyway. I might have lost count. My eyes hurt from the blazing sun shining onto my face. I guess that meant I was on the ground now, lying face up. I didn't know how long I'd be like that. I had been like that, but I couldn't see myself getting up again anytime soon.
Eva.
Takumi.
I croaked out Eva's name, and she answered me. That was the only sign that we were both still alive. I forced my arm to move and reach out in the direction her voice had come from. Slowly. Slowly. Despacito. A lot of message here. My fingers met hers sooner than I was expecting. She'd reach out for me too.
I'm going to try to think about this the same way you do. This isn't punishment for violating a taboo. It's just where my choices have led me.
Eva.
Talking to you. Being saved by you. The time we've spent together. It's... I don't know how to explain it, but somehow, when I'm with you, I feel at peace. If this is how I die, here, with your hand in mine, maybe it won't be so bad.
I had the sense that Eva had closed her eyes. I didn't like where this was going. A chill ran down my spine. I called her name again, but this time there was no reply. Is this really the end? I guess this was always where we were headed, right from the time we left the school. But Eva, I wanted you to live, even if I couldn't. I wanted to feel like I protected something, someone important. But it's over now. Everything is fading. It's all going dark. Day 76. Day 77. Day 78. Question mark. Me? Kumi? Takumi? Takumi? Please wake up, Takumi. At the sound of that voice, I opened my eyes. We're in the Resistance Village. Somebody found us and dragged us here? Where am I? Takumi, you're awake! Oh, thank goodness! This is Eva. I found myself lying on the simple bed with Eva looking down at me with an expression of profound relief. Eva, how are we still alive? I raised my tired head up and looked around. We weren't in the ruins where we passed out. This felt like somewhere completely different. Someone arrived to save us, right at the last minute. Saved us? Who would that be? And it's Commune. Ah, you're awake. This is certainly a relief. He might not have made it in time if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much, Commune. Commune? Do not be so modest, mother. You've been nursing him around the clock as well. You may have come to first, but I wish you'd be more careful. Eva, did you say Commune? So this girl is... Yes, I am Eva's daughter, Commune. It's nice to see you, Takumi. Mother has told me a lot about you. We were fortunate to be able to save both of your lives. Welcome to the Rebellion headquarters. Huh? Rebellion? It's a long story. You should have some warm soup first. Now that you mention it, that'd be great. I'm starving. While I dug into the first hot food I had in days, Commune told me about what was going on. The people of Futurum and Earth had been at war for years, generations even. Futurum society had become a military dictatorship, with Veshness ruling by right of her abnormally strong cryptoglobin. The power of God she's been blessed with made her a hero among heroes, someone who had saved the planet from certain doom countless times. But all that power had gone to her head. She started eliminating anyone who opposed her or dared to disagree with her policies. To Veshness, every living Futuran was a potential weapon to use in the war against us. Those grotesque monsters we call invaders, they all just been regular people once. Plenty still opposed what Veshness was doing, but they couldn't do so openly. That was why they formed this underground resistance group, the Rebellion. Eva's daughter, Commune, has assumed control of the Rebellion. And its only cryptoglobin user, and as its only cryptoglobin user, she was the natural choice. Still, it's got to be a tough job for a little girl like her. Alas, the Rebellion lacks the power to engage the Supreme Commander and her forces directly. Any resistance we offer is but a drop in the ocean. Even my divine power is ill-suited for battle. On the bright side, that means Veshness has largely ignored us in favor of more immediate threats. Like me and my friends. Indeed, the hero-class fighters have all been sent to assail your base rather than hunt us down. Then, why don't we work together? None of us wants this war to continue. If we can stop Last Defense Academy from raising this planet, and take down Veshness too, we might just be able to live in peace. It's a pleasant thought, but we have no hope of defeating Veshness. And as for your academy, do you really think you can destroy it? Can you bring yourself to fight your former allies? No, I knew very well I couldn't do that. Not so long as I had this bomb inside of me. And do not forget, your kind are the hated invaders who had laid waste to our planet. Yeah, of course. Oh, but you're different, Takumi. As the one who saved my mother's life, I have nothing but gratitude for you. Kamyon looked at me with genuine affection. Eva must have been playing up my good points while I was still unconscious. Still, if Veshness defeats your old team, she will surely come after us next. I hate to say this, but our best chance may be for Veshness and Last Defense Academy to destroy each other. Kamyon, I'm so sorry you have to shoulder this burden alone. It took everything I had to keep Veshness away from you this long. That was more than enough, Mother. I'm just happy I get to see your smiling face again. Oh, Kamyon. Not to mention having the two of you here will provide quite the morale boost. Huh? You sure you want me to? Of course! The rebellion is a refuge for anyone on the run from Veshness. Besides, what kind of daughter would I be if I turned away a man my mother favors so highly? Favors? It's not exactly a honeymoon resort, but please do make yourself at home here. Yeah, Takumi is blushing. Favors? Kamyon, I think you have misunderstood. Oh no, I understand all too well, Mother. Come, let me show you your tent. Can't wait to meet my new father-in-law. Due to supply issue, you will both have to stay in the same tent together, but I'm sure that won't be a problem for you, future father-in-law. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Shall we? Yeah, I guess we should. Awkwardness aside, that was the start of mine and Eva's life with the rebellion. Our final deadline, day 100, was getting closer, but our bodies needed time to heal and recover. Not being used to Futuran people or customs, I felt a little out of place at first. But Eva did her best to help me get used to it in any way she could. With all the time we were spending together, the vague feelings I had for Eva began to develop into something more definite. I couldn't deny them anymore. And so, the days passed by, one after another. Day 93! The wind was gentle that morning. It felt like the kind of day where you could relax and go with the flow. Way out in the horizon, the mountains towered underneath an endless azure blue sky. It was a kind of scenery I could never ever dreamed of back in the complex. I sat outside our tent for a while, just marveling at the sight of it. Living here was nice. It was quiet. Time passed by without me really noticing. Even with the occasional invader attack, they were never too much for Eva and me to deal with. It wasn't like at Last Defense Academy, where it felt like we won every last battle by the skin of our teeth. I wonder how everyone is doing back at school. I bet they're still finding it hard. Oh, Takumi, you're out here, huh? Eva emerged from our tent and sat down next to me. Were you thinking about your friends again? Yeah, not good thoughts either. What do you mean? Just that it's thanks to them fighting all the tough battles that we can leave so comfortably here. Yes, according to Kamyon scouting parties, several more squads have been sent to attack the school since we escaped. They're probably doing everything they can just to get by. Dying, getting revived, dying again. Despite knowing that, more than feeling sorry for them or guilty for not helping, I just feel happy. I want things to stay the way they are. I like my peaceful life here with you, but I don't want it to end. It's not fair that I get to be happy when the others are going through hell. It should bother me more, but... Takumi... I'm a terrible person. I was their leader, but I ran off and abandoned them. At some point, I started shaking, and not because I was cold. Eva took my trembling hands in hers and drew me into a warm embrace, comforting me like she would a crying child. Of course you don't want to fight anymore. Of course you want to be happy. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to feel bad about it. Besides, I'm pretty terrible myself. I allow my precious daughter to shoulder a burden she's far too young to bear. Not only that, also broke one of my people's most sacred laws.
Even if I can't take your sins away, I can at least lament mine with you. We're both guilty of awful things. So why not comfort each other in our guilt?
Is that code for sex? I don't know what to say. What could I say? In all likelihood, these 100 days were going to end just like the last. With Shion's undying flames scorching the planet and destroying each other in their path. The only way our peaceful lives could continue was if Last Defense Academy fell. Commune's suggestion that we hope Veshness and the Special Defense Unit wipe each other out that seemed heartless at the time. But deep down, I think a part of me felt that way too. Come back inside. It's cold out here. Yeah. I let Eva lead the way back into our tent. From the bottom of my heart, all I wanted was to live with her like this. Always. But I knew that it wouldn't happen. Everything was going to change, and soon. Could feel it inside me with a cold, hard certainty I struggled to ignore. Day 94. While I was wandering around the rebellion camp, Commune called out to me. Hello, Takumi. You certainly seemed like you had a good time last night. Quit kidding around. Is my relationship with your mom just one big joke to you? Haha, the two of you are so close these days after all. Perhaps I'm a little jealous, future father-in-law. You're always so mature and level-headed. You feel more like her sister than her daughter sometimes. In all seriousness, I'm happy for her. I've never seen mother smile the way she does around you before. Her life has been so full of worry and unwanted obligation. She's never really had the chance to. She's had it pretty tough, huh? Yes, she never wanted to fight. After being chosen by God's power, she had little choice. Not to mention her own sister is the Supreme Commander. She's been used and exploited at every turn. But now it feels as though she really is living her own life. Thanks to you, Takumi.
Huh?
Hey, come on. If anything is living her life, meaning is you, Commune. The hope of finding her way back to Commune was what had made Eva beg us to spare her life after all. I know my mother loves me very much. I've never doubted that. But it is because we are so close that I can tell you are special to her, Takumi.
Huh?
I'm special? Mother and I are parent and child. We can never be equal partners. That's kind of a lot of pressure, but I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Hey, that's the spirit. Keep it up, and one day I may call you father instead of future father-in-law. Commune smiled mischievously. I couldn't tell you seriously she was. But it was clear she meant it when she said she was happy for Eva. She must have been so worried about her all this time. Could Eva, Commune, and I really be a family someday? It was a nice idea. Just thinking about it made me smile. And how much happier would I be if I could make that dream a reality? Day 95. We had another string of peaceful days without any scuffles against invaders. That in itself wasn't a bad thing, but I had an uneasy feeling about what might be coming next. My misgivings turned out to be right on the mark. One day, Commune visited our tent, looking pale and shaken. I received a troubling report. A hero was sent to attack Last Defense Academy a few days ago, specifically Dalja, the paragon of warfare. Dalja? What? Who is that? Dalja is one of the planet's greatest warriors, strong enough to be considered warfare incarnate. He was Supreme Commander before Veshness ousted him and locked him away. She must have let him out on condition that he fight for her. She really is getting desperate now. There's still someone that strong out there? We didn't fight this Dalja guy last time. Who would have thought Veshness still have a trick like that up her sleeve? He and Veshness are not exactly on good terms. Given the chance, I would like to invite him to join the rebellion. But what about the school? What happened to the Special Defense Unit? There's someone managed to defeat Daoja, though it cost your friend made of undying flames most of its power. Oh, Shion! Damn it, why does he have to be so reckless? Though they won, the school sustained massive damage in the process. The undying flames surrounding it have disappeared too. Uh-oh. The wall of fire is gone? Does that mean Shion's dead, or did he just use too much energy? Either way, there were two things I could be sure of. Firstly, the school had used up its last resort. Shion wouldn't be able to protect them a second time. And second, if there weren't enough undying flames to keep the wall up anymore, there definitely wouldn't be enough to raise the planet on day 100. One of my major concerns effectively disappeared, but that didn't matter to me. What about the others? Are they okay? Sorry, I got you. I made a burp and a little regurgitate in the back of my throat. So it's a little aftertaste of sweet and sour that I like to. Okay. Because it's still. It feels like fruit juice and chocolate and stomach bile mixed together, you know? Are they okay? Did they survive the battle? Takumi. I cannot tell you that. All my spies could glean was that the building itself has taken heavy damage. I don't like the sound of that. So long as everyone stayed on school grounds, they could be brought back if they died. If the infirmary was taken out of commission though, all bets would be off. Of course, I had no reason to think that was the part of the school that had been damaged, but Veshness is bound to notice the absence of the protective wall. She will probably mount her final attack on the academy soon. One final bloodbath to destroy the invaders must have caused the planet so much grief. Yes, and she'll want her to finish the school herself. That's just the kind of person she is. What are the rebellions going to do? We will watch how it plays out, that is all. As I told you before, we are not warriors. The best we can do is hope that both threats neutralize each other. I didn't have any right to criticize Kamion's judgment. Not too long ago, I probably would have said the same thing, if it meant I could keep my peaceful life here. Sorry, you two. I would like to be alone for a while. I felt the tent. I left the tent and went outside to think. Takumi, are you? Day 96. Awake or asleep, I got no rest. A confusing mishmash of emotion was warring inside me. On one hand, there was concern for my friends, the feelings that I couldn't sit here and do nothing while they were in trouble. On the other hand, the urge to stay out of it, just hunker down and wait for the end to come. Kept going back and forth, first feeling one way, then feeling the other. And on it went. And on it went. On and on it went, awake or asleep, I got no rest. Day 97. Ever since I heard the news about the school, I've been caught in an endless nightmare. Kept me awake at night and haunted in my dreams. There was no escape. I knew going back now wouldn't change anything. I knew that. I was a traitor after all. They probably detonated the bomb in my body the moment they saw me. And I was happy here. I had a life with Eva that was actually worth living. My choice should have been clear. Really, it was no choice at all. So why did I still feel so conflicted? Then what was I going to do? They're gonna make me decide. I have a feeling this part of the story will not take more than an hour. Kamion came to wake me up the morning on the 98th day, looking more small and vulnerable than I ever seen her. I just received a report from one of my recon team. Is it? Yes. Veshness is leading a massive force of mutated bioweapons toward Last Defense Academy. It seems the time has come for them to settle things. Takumi! Eva didn't actually say don't go, but it was written all over her face. Based on our projection, she will probably arrive at the school tomorrow. That's when the final battle will take place. Tomorrow. If I left now, I might still be able to make it in time, but should I? If I was being completely honest with myself, I didn't want to lose the happiness I'd found here. But could I really abandon my friends after everything we'd been through together? I had a choice to make. The last one before this war finally ended. How was I going to live on here on? From here on? Should I just follow my heart? What did following my heart even mean for me? It's time to decide once and for all. Decide your destiny! Save Last Defense Academy, yes or no? Save it or stay here? Let's try this. You know what? That was on my mind for so long. I understand why he wants to protect and savor what he's having, but I have a feeling that if we don't do anything, you won't be able to enjoy your life of not fighting anyway. So let's do it! Let's go! I made up my mind. Really. There had never been any choice but this one. I betrayed my friends forever, and now I was going to betray her. She and Commune would probably never forgive me for coming into their lives like this, only to have abandoned them. But this was how it had to be. When I saved Eva, it was because I refused to lie to myself. I was doing the same thing here. Day 99. As dawn was breaking, I got up and left the tent. Okay, I got my infuser and fire extinguisher. I won't be needing food and water. I got a pretty decent idea of which direction the school is from here. If I hurry, I should be able to get there before sunset. She's already started the fight. You think they're gonna hold the line for a whole day? If I hurry, I should be able to get there before sunset. I thought about leaving a letter or something for Eva, but decided against it. If she was going to hate me for running out on her anyway, there was no point in me muddying the water with half-hearted apologies. But better for her to forget about me and move on. Oh, I guess I should be going. But right as I started walking, a voice called out to me. So, you really were planning to go back alone? Eva, what? How? She's coming with me. I've spent enough time with you to know how you think. You're not the kind of person who can abandon his friends, but you also wouldn't want to get me involved. You might think you're indecisive or half-hearted, but when it really counts, you stick to your convictions.
That's why I love you.
Oh! And there was a little white noise when she recorded the line. That was recorded during the pandemic. You saw right through me, huh? Are you mad? No, not really. Just surprised. After all this time together, I would thought you would understand me a little better. What? What do you mean? I mean, I'm going with you. I'll stay by your side, even if it means fighting my sister. What? But you can't. You just be throwing your life away. I bit back the words. Saying that would be like admitting I was expecting to survive this either. Let's do this and both come back together. Our chances of successes are higher with two fighters than just one. That should be obvious. But what about Commune? And besides, you've got no reason to fight for humanity. They brainwash you into killing your own people. You don't owe them anything. Not them. But you've protected me. And you've shown me love. I'm not doing this out of guilt or pity, or because I don't know what else to do. It's the same for you, isn't it? Or were you only with me because you felt sorry for me? No, of course not!
I don't want to stifle my feelings anymore, Takumi. My heart is telling me to go with you. For once in my life, I want to follow my heart.
Eva. I felt like such an idiot. I really had misunderstood Eva. She had her own feelings and free will trampled over, first by Veshness, and then by us humans. When I let her escape, it was because I wanted her to be free. Free to make her own decisions and live her own life. Why did I never imagine that she would choose me? Alright, let's go. You and me, together, two against the world, until the very end.
I've waited so long to hear you say that. Ever since you let me out of my cage, this is all I've wanted. To be with you. Always.
Sounds like the matter is settled. Commune. I talked to her about it already. She's going to respect my decision. Are you sure you want to let your mom come with me? Aren't you hoping for the two sides to wipe each other out? Not anymore. Whoever wins in the end, the rebellion will find a way to defeat them. Take good care of my mother, Takumi. Alright, that's what you want. I'm sorry, Commune. We finally found each other and now I'm living again. You must think I'm very selfish. Grown-ups have a right to be selfish sometimes too, mother. If you're happy, I'm happy. You have your own life to live. There's nothing wrong with trying to make it the best life you can.
Thank you, Commune. I'll always love you. My darling daughter.
I will be praying for your victory. Both of you.
And so I left the camp and made my way back toward the school. Not alone like I originally planned, but with Eva by my side. One way or another, this battle would end the war. There was no question of that. Eventually, we reached the spot where the wall of fire used to be. And there it was. Last Defense Academy. Ah! She's too strong! A schoolyard. Eto is fighting with the team. It looks like this is as far as we go. No, we can't give up! If we lose, then... This is the end. All that's left is for me to consume your power! Eva rushed in and blocked Veshness' attack in the last minute.
Everybody, stand back!
Guys, are you okay?
Takumi! You came back. Took you long enough. Oh, so you two showed up after all. And just in time too. This whole thing was starting to feel anticlimactic. Hardly worthy of my moment of triumph. What did you do to the others? See for yourself! They're right over there! What's left of them anyway? What? Over there, Takumi. Eto pointed at a spot a few feet away. Black mummies? There, in the far corner of the schoolyard, were several mummified corpses. I knew this was a possibility all along. I thought I spared myself for it, but actually seeing them, this was still a shock. Still hurts. I think there are some more of them under the rubble somewhere. I'll devour them to in due time. Every bit of power brings me closer to being the new god. Damn you, Veshness! I launched myself at the Supreme Commander, putting all my strength into my next attack. But... she shrugged it off like it was nothing. It didn't even scratch her. I felt the rage and despair in that attack. But a blade weighted down with so much emotion will never reach me. Yeah! Veshness delivered me an attack on her own, and her sword cutting through me like a hot knife through butter. So yeah, she's so OP from eating all of my friends that it's not even worth making a battle out of it. One attack. Blah! I don't believe it. How can she be so strong? Is this because she absorbed everyone's cryptoglobin? Yeah. Was that the best you could do? How disappointing. I won't even have to transform. I suppose this is the price I pay for being so powerful. I may as well consume you now.
Veshness!
Once again, Eva stepped in to block Veshness' attack in the nick of time. Eva, my poor, foolish sister. You dare to speak my name with that filthy, treacherous mouth of yours! I won't go easy on you just because we're related. You'll suffer as painful a death as the rest of those fools! If I don't, you have to run. No, I won't run. Not this time. I'll face my sister. For you, I'll face any foe, Takumi. You never stood up to me before, but now you'll fight me for the sake of some alien male? Just how far do you need to disgrace yourself until you're satisfied, sister? First a prisoner, then a slave, now a consort? Where would it all end?
You don't get to talk to me like that. You'll never understand how I feel. You have no idea how much Takumi has done for me. He's given me a whole new life. I'll gladly use it to protect him, even if it means fighting you.
Eva let loose a mighty attack. Veshness deflected it, but not as easily as she had in mind. The Supreme Commander looked shaken. Eva has managed to surprise her. When did you get that strong? Fine. I'll give you a taste of my true power. Transform, sister. Fight me with everything you've got. Oh. I forgot that the class armor is a limiter for her to transform into the Paragon of Nature again. The one who's invincible in the mist. I'm sorry, Takumi. I wanted to fight this battle as the Evan you knew. I didn't want you to see me in that form again. But if we want to win this, I'm going to use this one last time.
Blood of my bond. Release.
From there, all the rest of us could do was stand and watch. Before our eyes, the two giant monsters clashed again and again, trading blow after vicious blow. Perhaps the strangest thing was that they were evenly matched. Eva was actually holding her own against the Supreme Commander. The power of love. Fuck you.
I must admit, I'm impressed. Where did you get all this power?
It was always there. I just found a way to draw it out. Until now, I never understood what my divine power was for. Why it chose me. But there's not a single doubt in my mind now. I'll use this power to protect those dear to me. To protect Takumi and Commune. I will defeat you!
Even for all your nonsense, you are my sister. There's a difference between those who have devoured God's power and those who have not, that you could never hope to bridge. You're still abiding by our evil's ridiculous teachings, but I'm different.
Eva roared like a feral animal and became a whirlwind of bloody steel. She used Samsaran Whirlwind. It was just like the time she went berserk after absorbing Shoma's cryptoglobin.
Not yet! I haven't lost yet!
What is this? Eva, you absorbed another warrior's power. You broke the taboo.
Oh, that's Shoma!
Bravo, sister. I never knew you had it in you. I thought you were just another cretin clinging to the teachings for comfort. But no, You're like me. We are family.
Wow.
I won't lose. I can't lose.
It was a gruesome battle. The two commanders staring into each other with no such desperation and malice that it made my stomach churn. Tears were streaming down my face. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. Eva, sweet, gentle Eva, was fighting like a relentless killing machine. And not out of duty to her planet, either. She was fighting solely to protect the one she loves now. And when I had thought about it like that, her monstrous form started to look incredibly beautiful to me. Wow!
Ava, don't let her beat you. You have to win this, Ava. I'm here for you.
All I could do was try to hold my broken body together and shout encouragement. But Eva heard me. The ends of her blood-stained mouth lift up into a smile.
Thank you, Takumi. Just watch. I will protect you.
Veshness and Eva continued to fight each other for a while after that. I kept cheering Eva on until my throat was hoarse and cracked. The battle lasted several more hours. Finally, the two sisters were no longer able to maintain their transformation and reverted to their true forms. Eva is huffing. To think someone like you could push me this far. I underestimated you, sister. You've shown real ambition and gained great power. But I think you know your ambition can't match mine. I've sworn to become a god and rule over this planet forevermore. Ambition? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not like you. The two of them were exhausted, but no one dared to step between them. Their movement were sluggish, but as they raised their weapon once more, they were still every bit as intimidating.
Now, we end this.
Yes. Once and for all.
Eva and Veshness lunged toward each other in one final clash. There was a flash of steel as blade met flesh. The two of them collapsed to the ground at the same time. Is it a draw? Eva's blade had pierced Veshness' heart. The light faded from her Supreme Commander's eyes, and then her body went still. As for Eva, she didn't look much better. She used up every last ounce of her strength.
Ava.
Takumi, did you see?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. You were great, Ava.
So now we're kneeling next to Eva's defeated late buddy.
I won. I actually beat my sister. Perhaps this is wishful thinking, but do you think he lent me his power?
Oh, absolutely.
I broke God's law when I killed Shoma, but he still helped me protect you.
That's what he does. Shoma, my main defense unit.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted. But don't talk. You need to rest.
I had her hand in mine, but it felt cold. Her pulse was weak. It was like she was fading away right in front of me. I could feel other people standing around me. Probably Hiruko, Ito, and Nozomi.
You saved us. Our team didn't get wiped out. And Commune. She'll be safe now, too.
I'm glad. It means you won't have to be alone. And maybe now, there can be peace. Just like you always wanted.
I wanted to scream. I didn't care about any of that. Humans, Futurans, peace. None of that mattered anymore. I just wanted Eva to stay with me. That was all I needed. She was all I needed.
Don't be sad, Takumi. You saved me too. You gave me a whole new life. One that I chose for myself. I got to choose how I lived. And how I died. That's enough for me, Takumi.
Her voice was too weak to hear, but she mouthed the word, "Thank you, I love you." And then Eva, the person I loved more than anyone in the world, more than Karua, more than Nozomi, in your face, bitch, closed her eyes, never to open them again.
No. You can't.
I'm going back in time again to save you! Now it was up to me and my surviving companions to protect the planet. Veshnia's demise heralded a new chapter in future mystery, and in humanities too. The two sides would open negotiation and forge a path to true peace together. Okay, so it brings back to coexistent, except that I'm not standing next to Commune in this timeline. Even though she did most of the heavy lifting, and Nozomi's still alive, it just cost me Eva. Well, last time Eva was already dead, so yeah. But Eva wouldn't be here to see it happen. The time she and I spent together has been happy, but all too brief. That's why I would never forget Eva, or what we had meant to each other. I would carry her with me forever. So I took her cryptoglobin. We always be together. There you go, here's another ending. 007! Eva Root. Thank you. Alright, so it's living with Eva. Alright. Overwrite. Let's go back to the timeline and choose the other thing. Alright, save Latafest Academy. Let's stay with her. So we're gonna have probably an ending over here. Probably Veshnes is gonna destroy the school and come back to kill us. My heart was in anguish. It assaulted me with all the guilt I could muster. It begged me not to abandon the ones I sworn to protect. My friends, my family, my entire species. But I ignore its entreaties. I asked something else I wanted to protect now. Takumi? Eva. That's who I want to protect. So long as I have her by my side, nothing else matters. That's how I feel. I feel in my hearts of hearts. I want to go back to the academy. I'll stay here and continue to build a life with Eva. Even if I lose everything else, this is what my heart wants. It's okay. I've made my choice. I don't know how many days, months, or years have passed since then. What? The school killed Veshnes? Oh, but maybe everybody died, but then the final blow was enough to kill Veshnes, but not the whole planet. Oh my god. We're living like Dune people. Like, we're in tattered clothes like the other survivors, and Eva is pregnant. But Eva and I have been wandering the wasteland for a long time now. On that fateful day, Last Defense Academy fell and was destroyed. The forces of Earth were foiled, and Veshness rule became stronger than ever. Oh shit, no. Never mind, never mind. We ran away from the rebellion camp, the rebellion failed. Futurum wasn't raised by undying flames, but now we had a dictator to deal with, as powerful as she was ambitious. She hunted down the rebellion with extreme prejudice. We lost touch with Commune, and don't even know if she's still alive. Eva and I managed to avoid Veshness so far, but it may only be a matter of time.
Takumi, I felt it kick just now.
Yeah, like it's been, what? This is a 7-month belly.
You did? Wow. It's so full of energy.
Maybe 6.
Yeah, it's a real little rascal. I can't wait to meet it.
Same here. We could use an excuse to celebrate.
We've lost a lot. Almost everything. In fact, well, almost everything, in fact. Except for each other. But I still have Eva, and she still has me. So I don't regret making this choice, even with the world in the state that it's in. It's what's allowed me to share my life with the woman I love.
I bet the baby is going to look like you.
It's gonna look more like Commune for some reason.
No way. Definitely going to take after its mother.
We began walking again, hand in hand, feeling each other's warmth and knowing that we weren't alone. Perhaps this was our punishment for everything we've done, but it wasn't all bad. We had the world to ourselves now. For the rest of our lives, we'd always have each other. Ending number 8, Eva Root, The Wanderers, of course. Alright, so we're done with the Eva Root.